Out here in the Matrix on a Friday, unplugging people. Happy Friday, everybody. GEO, family, just being GEO here. So, yeah, it's a game, and it's meant to be played. You're meant to play the whole game. So, in the game, it can be serious sometimes. So we got to get serious sometimes. We got to reflect every expression that's supposed to be reflected within the game. So sometimes we're serious, and sometimes we're silly, and sometimes we're sad, sometimes we're quiet. We are whatever we are. We don't get in the way of it. We just don't get in the way. There's no way to get in the way anymore. Because the one that got in the way before is no longer at play. Maybe you caught that little bit of the playbook. So the one that used to get in the way is no longer, that character has been removed from the game. You get a new character. You get a brand new one. You get an upgrade. And there's all kinds of upgrades. The first upgrade, though, is getting a new character. That's the first. Most people don't make it here. Most people play the game and give up. And then most people play the game all the way to almost all the way. But they don't get an upgrade. The ego still persists. Or they, are just not willing to keep playing. Or somewhere along the line they were not honest in their playing. There were some reflections they didn't get to experience. So they got to go back and they got to start over. Unfortunately. If you get an upgrade, if your character gets upgraded, you're done with this part of the game. You don't have to go back and repeat it. So that's the goal of life, is to get a character upgrade. Get a new name. Not really get a new name, but have your old name. Have your name that you were named when you believe you were named to be unnamed. So you want to become unnamed, no name. Once your name drops, you get the upgrade. And then you don't have a name anymore. So yeah, we play it. We play the game. We play the game of life. We bring life to you. This channel brings life in your face. Source speaking to you directly, assuring you that I've never, ever, ever, ever been without you. I've been with you the whole time. You just are not aware of my presence. I am with you now. I am with you when you go into work and you turn off this video. I am with you everywhere. I've been with you in every experience, in every feeling that you've ever had. And so life comes, and Source speaks, and the game is given. It's projected. It's not being projected by me. The game of life is projected already. You're in it. You have no choice but to play. You have no choice but to master the game. You have no choice but to go through the experience. You have to master the game. We're trying to clue you in. The only people that can drop the illusion are those that have mastered the game. They've started over and over and over and over and over and over, like you're about to if you don't get an upgrade to the character that you are. If you continue in this character and you let this character rest without an upgrade, you're going to have to go back and start over. You know, within the within a story, because you got your own story, right? So this is a story. This is, you know, a story coming from this line of vibration, but it's becoming part of your own story too, because you're hearing it. It's already done. You've already heard it up to this point, so it's become part of your story. But then you have your own story, and you can actually, you know, create and make your own character and your own personality and your own. You can play the game. Everyone's position in the play is pretty much determined upon their own unique individual expression. So no one play, no one stream or line of vibration is really necessary to be compared. You got your own, man. That's why it's free. You're free, man. You're free to be you. You're free to find your world. I'm here just to point you to your world. Find yourself. Be yourself. Whether that means expressing your masculinity or your femininity, or both. Whatever it is inside of you, be yourself. The bee likes you when you're yourself. Who cares what other people think? It doesn't matter. When you care what other people think, you are focused on other people being other people. Not yourself, nor God, nor Christ. If you care what other people think, you're deeply caught into the illusion. You're playing the game, but you don't know you're playing the game. You're in the game, and you're moving with inside this game. You're playing the game, you don't know you're playing it. You're unconscious. So we're here to bring consciousness to you. We're here to help you to realize that you're in a game. And it can be serious at some time. Call it what you want. A game, not a game, a movie, right? See, words. An event, a scene, a happening, a doing, a being. One of the ways you can feel your way through the game. One of the ways you can know that you start to realize you've been here before. You've done this before. Because, like I said, remember, you got to start over. And I must have had to start over many times to be where I am now. So I'm here to help you to not have to start over as many times as I have had to start over. But you start to realize one of the ways you can tell, because you can feel your way through the game, and one of the ways you can tell that you have been here before, that you are at a point of mastering this level, or this scene, or this experience, is you feel like you've been here before. And you like kind of know, you're like, you realize that you're seeing through. You're seeing through the game. Your confidence is high. It's constant. Like you're unbreakable. You're unshakable. As you go through certain scenes in life, you recognize this inner being that's steady, unshakable, determined, in love with life. These are all words to point to feeling so you can feel your way through the game. When you're feeling like this is a message to you that you've been here before, probably many times, and you are now about to master that. You're mastering this level. You're at a point of mastering, and I want you to recognize this mastering. I want to give you the consciousness that's yours already, of the mastering that's being done by you at this level. You've been here before, deja vu. You know better, see through. Put a smile on. Allow that unaffected character to play its role. Play the role. Step into the role of perfection. And then that role, just like any actor knows, you will eventually become one with the role. That's why movies are so hypnotizing. Because the actors, it doesn't look like an act. It looks like real life. And sometimes the acting being done on the screen within the movie is a better portrayal. It's life being acted out. And we only wish as viewers that the drama being portrayed upon the screen could be the same drama happening in our own life, but it's not. And I speak for almost everyone. So the drama being portrayed, well, it is and it's not. So it is, but sometimes within our day-to-day life, we don't get to experience the drama we see on the TV. We're watching it every day. And so we don't get to experience all the drama. And compared to what we watch on the TV, it makes our own environment look empty of all this wonderful drama. And so we compare. And therefore our vibration lowers because we perceive to be lacking drama and love. Do you see the projection of the matrix coming through the TV to your psyche from images and movies that we watch as we compare our own life to it? And then our vibration lowers. And we begin to, again, live within this unworthy, less than, lackful, everything is lack, we lack everything, consciousness. And that's why we're here. Like I'm giving you a glimpse, I'm giving you a picture of the anxiety, I'm giving you a glimpse, I'm giving you a picture of what's causing the issues within your life. I'm giving you a glimpse, I'm giving you a picture of the vibration that you're taking on. And you're taking it on just like you would take on any script, like you would take on any attitude, like you would take on anything. It's not being done to you without you having any control over it. You are the one taking on this lower vibration by comparing yourself with what you see on the TV or without. This perception of lack causes anxiety, separation. I don't have, I am not. I was left out. Why me? All this the record playing over and over and over. I'm giving you a glimpse, I'm giving you a picture so you can see that you're taking on this lower vibration all on your own. It's your responsibility at this point. You have to take responsibility. The responsibility that I preach about, that I talk about all the time, it's responsibility within your own being. You have to take responsibility right now. You live within the matrix, you live within the illusion, you live within this construct of words and perception construct, and so you have to take responsibility. Especially, well, the responsibility that you need to take is the responsibility within your own being. Beyond that, others will become responsible because of your own willingness to take responsibility for yourself. And so maybe the answer is not to turn the TV off or cut the cord, but maybe the answer is this. Maybe what we need to do is become aware of what's being projected, the matrix, the illusion, the construct, the thought, and then work within it to somehow detach ourselves from it so it doesn't affect us the way that it can affect us and cause us to take on a lower vibration, which feeds us concepts like, we're not worthy, or we're less than, or we lack. So maybe the answer is not to stop watching our favorite shows, but just to understand what's at play. And that's okay. You may understand what's at play intuitively. And you might hear what I'm saying and go, yeah, I know this, But why then the anxiety? Why the separateness? And so it's a subtleness. It's a subconscious. It's occurring without you knowing. So it's happening, and you're not really conscious of it. You can identify with intuition because you are nothing other than this source that I speak of. So when you identify with something, you identify with it and you get honest. That's part of the honesty that I talk about. You hear something and you don't arrogantly say, oh yeah, I know this. You look in the mirror. Is this happening with me? Let me search myself. Am I experiencing any of these things he's talking about as a result of watching TV or the news? Do I watch the news on a daily basis? Do I understand that what I feed these eyes and these ears and put into this mouth is going to come out? What goes in the mouth and what we consume comes out the other end. What goes in the eyes and what goes into the ears comes out usually this end. So what we put in our mind and what we think about and what we watch and what we see on a daily basis is what we perceive to be our own reality. Are you getting this? Subconsciously, because we don't think, because other things and people are thinking for us. Our consciousness becomes only aware of that which we feed it. And then we become stuck into this illusion. It's becoming a little bit more clear, the illusion that we're talking about as we move forward within these videos. Most won't make it. That's why very few can experience this unity. Very few. Even though many are beginning to start to go through the process. And the reason why a lot of people won't even make it through the videos that I have put out to get to any good information, and it will hit people at different levels in different ways. What may hit one person on one video may hit another on another video. But what I'm trying to tell you is that most of the meat, the good meat, is deep. It's beyond the fluff. It's beyond the hype. And most of the good knowledge is not hidden, but it's only for those who are truly seeking it. You may not be ready for it. And those that truly seek know what I'm saying. And I'm speaking within the illusion, because seeking in itself must be dropped in order to know the one, in order to be within this unity. But it's in the seriousness and the honesty within the seeking that we are able to drop and see that the seeking is not needed anymore. That we are exactly what we were looking for. Anyway, and so, yeah, man, it's just a game, and we're here to bring that game to you. We're here to make it a game for you. We're here to help you see the game. We're here to help bring fun. We're here to bring fun into your experience. Because it can be serious, right? I mean, some of the things I talk about to me are very serious. No, they are. No, for real though. For you, I can be serious. For you, left to my own, if there was no need for me to interact and take this empty position as source and be here for you, I would be just barrels of laughter everywhere. I identify with Buddha more. I'm kidding. I identify with everyone. But oh man. Buddha and Christ are the same. So I have Buddha inside of me and I have Christ inside of me. And not that Christ is always serious and Buddha's always, laughing. No. They interchange both roles. They're one. They're not two. They're just one. It can be serious. And we want the gifts of unity. We don't want to say the gifts of the Spirit. We want to say the gift of unity. The gifts of the Spirit have been given unto you. So have the gifts of unity. They're the same. Unity, the Spirit. The Spirit, when you say the Spirit, and what you should be hearing that's why I tell you that I hear things differently. I see things differently. But when I say Spirit, I mean Holy Spirit, I mean totality. Or Spirit, I mean all that is God. Spirit, the word Spirit reflects a bit of form. something to fill the air. It's the something and the nothing all at once. And the something itself is the spirit. It's the female expression. It's the male and female merged into one. God is the knowing and the woman is the expressing. The male is the knowing and the female is the expression, the manifestation, the divineness. When I say divine, that's a feminine, it's not a feminine word, but it's the female, the divinity, the expression, the life itself, what causes form, this beautiful, glorious illusion. Even the illusion itself and this is really difficult to communicate, but because the illusion itself, the ugliness and the separateness doesn't exist. The sin that you see, the separateness. But if you could somehow take the illusion and everything that occurs within it and remove your own vision of sin and destruction and death and everything that goes along with the fear and doubt, and leave the whole picture, just remove all that stuff that doesn't exist. Don't change anything, but just infuse God into the whole thing. So it's like there's a rock here, right? And it's in my hand, right? A rock. And I'm showing it to you, and it's pure gold. But you can't see it. There's a shadow in the way. So you see basically a black rock or no rock at all. Let's say you don't see it. You don't see the rock. But it's a rock of gold. It's just that there's a shadow. And it's not even that there's a shadow, but it's... You're not able to see the rock. But I'm telling you that there's a rock, and it's pure gold, and it's in my hand right here. I can see it. It's perfect. And it's just because you don't see it that you see this darkness. There's just a little bit of film upon your eyes, or upon the eye. Or there's a little bit of calcifying going on with your pineal gland. You haven't decalcified your pineal gland. You haven't awoken your inner eye. And so it's a little bit dark. You can't see the rock. The only thing you can see is dirt or nothing. So the only thing you see is the negative. But as soon as you're able to decalcify your pineal gland, and as soon as you're able to master the illusion, you'll begin to see the gold rock on my hand. And you'll begin to see God in everything, and in everyone, and in every situation, and in every occurrence, and in everything. Every murder, every rape, everything, the whole story. And so that's kind of what it's like. we get to the heart of the matter. We get to the heart of things. We see beyond the physical. We see what's behind it. The real. We see reality for what it is. And we see the illusion for what it is. The illusion is the unknown because we don't know it, meaning God has no knowledge of your iniquity or of any sin or any issue or any problem or anything that needs to be healed because God is all in all and nothing exists outside of God. And so we see through. We're able to play the game. We're able to play the game. We're able to have fun. No more anxiety. No more BS. No more interruptions. No more commercials. You want commercial-free life? You want a commercial-free game? You want to not have to pay to play? Right now, you have to pay to play, and that's why you don't even play. You don't know where to get the coins. The coins are all around you. No one can pick up the coins for you. You got to win a few levels and collect some coins. You can't fail. But the game can be played now. Now you can understand what's going on. And you get a clear picture because you're viewing things with an open view. You're starting to have fun. You're smiling a lot more. It's all attitude, baby. If you want a clue how to win at the level you're at, change your attitude. That's a hack. That's a hack. And that's for you because you stayed with me for this long. It's all attitude. For whatever situation you're in right now, change your attitude. If it's a new job, a new business, a side hustle, you really need to change your attitude. Be optimistic. And you'll get through the game, this level, much smoother and faster. You guys are a blast. What's up, GEO? I love you so much. I have a blast coming on here. I'm having a blast in life, and I'm bringing that blast to you. It's a bit of deep diving, I know. It's a bit of repetitive main line baselining about God being all in all. I know I say that a lot, but again, I'm speaking to everyone, new people and old people. And this is my theme. This will be my theme. This will always be the theme, that which is unity, oneness, God, all in all. Got to get it through you. See, software upgrades. When you do an upgrade, or when you scrape a hard drive, or you format a hard drive, you got to go through all this repetitive, cleaning and stuff. And loading. It's all the updates, man. We got to update, and then finally, boom, your baseline. Once you're baselined, you can go find another channel. I don't know. Create your own channel. Create your own. Be a GEO, man. Become a GEO. Come get your hat. But come get your Puma hat. But I'm only giving out black Puma hats. You got to find your own outline in pink. Come get your GEO hat and come be an unplugger. Let's build a huge community. Well, we are anyway. I'm not. We are as a collective. You are actually doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not even involved. But, so we really, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to share. You really don't. I don't care if you do or not. It really doesn't matter. That's what I'm talking about. Can you hear that? That's a motorcycle. Because regardless of what you do, regardless of you liking it, if you like it, don't like, and if you don't like it, let me know. It doesn't matter. Your comments, good or bad, bring them. I don't care. Anything that's attacking, I'll just bypass and delete, or block, whatever. But yeah, bring it. Bring it. But whether you like, share, subscribe or not, this channel will continue because it's out of my hands. And the likelihood is, the projection is that viewership is going to grow. And we're building a community, baby. We're building an online village. We're building an online safe space, a place to chill, a place to come and be GEO, a place to become part of a personality, a character, and have fun at the game of life. Much love to you. Hang in there, everybody. I know you're going through challenges right now. Let go. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. You're not your body. Give in. And we'll see you on the next video.